Hey, we back, yo. Well, I tried to tell you so, but I guess you did not know. Return of the Cap. Bro, the Cap. Return of the Cap. Once again, Return of the Cap. We gonna talk about it. Oh my gosh, bro. Why y'all keep capping, bruh? Return of the Cap. Once again. This shit is crazy, bro. This is getting crazy in this game, bro. Return of the Cap. We here to talk about it. Undisputed Cap. Stop. Well, I tried to tell you so, but I guess you broke my. Hold on. We gonna talk about this Return of the Cap, bro. Listen, I'm back. Listen, I'm back acting the fool. I'm shacking the fool. I'm acting the fool. Listen, we gotta talk about this Cap. Hey, Teofimo ain't no motherfucker undisputed. Let's get it, bro. Hey, everybody put your hats. This is gonna be a bumpy ride. Return of the Cap once again. Block Banana King. I refuse in 2021 to argue or lose to a motherfucker named Banana King. Listen, you've been to prison. I don't even know how you got that name. This man is the Banana King. Get him the fuck out of here. I will not lose. I wish I would lose to a man named the Banana King. You see what I'm saying? Kang Dangalang, the Banana King. I can't lose. I'm like Parker Lewis. I can't lose. I can't lose to a dude like that. Listen, I tell you the boxing news. I get the boxing views, but I can't lose. The motherfucker named Banana King. Okay. Return of the Cap once again. Listen, well, I tried to tell you so, but I guess you did not know. Return of the Cap once again. Hold on. Listen. Return of the fucking Cap in the sport of boxing, and I'm back. I'm back. I got to talk about it. Y'all lying. Y'all know y'all lying. Y'all trying but lying. Get dropped. Second round, Ryan Garcia. Listen. Y'all know y'all lying out here. The WBC, we back Canelo. Y'all know y'all lie. All y'all. Okay. We're going to have fun today. I'm in a good mood. I got a good groove. Everybody say, Return of the Cap once again. Listen, well, I tried to tell you so, but I guess you did not know. Ooh, yeah. If I could really sing, it'd be over. Return of the Cap. Y'all keep capping. Y'all better fight Devin Haney. Listen, my man Business Brain, he had y'all in check before I started. Shout out to him. Shout out to my shooters. Listen, we going to get rid of y'all. Return of the fucking Cap. So, I ain't going to say this too much. I ain't going to say this no more. Quit playing with my name. Listen, smash the fucking like button, all that shit. All right. Boxing want to play this real game that they can't win. In the words of Jay-Z, Hove. Hold on. In the words of Jay-Z, hold on. Hold on 1 second. Return of the Cap once again. Return of the Cap, people. Sorry, I had to take this call real quick. Y'all know. Y'all know how that go. We're going to talk about it. Okay. We back. Hold on. Hold on, yo. Breathe, huh? But I guess you broke my heart. Return of the Cap. That's how Pacquiao sang it. Return of the Cap once again. Doo, 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 doo. Bro, that's how Pacquiao do it. I am the Mark Morrison of boxing. Return of the Cap once again. Return of the Cap. Ooh, ah, come on. Ooh, yeah. Listen. Well, I tried to tell you so, but I guess you did not know. Bro, you did not know. The Cap is, I told you in 2020 what it was. And in 2021, he said my dad used to have that blasting. Well, he gonna have it blasting again, because that's what we're seeing in boxing. Return of the Cap once again. Bro, I tried to tell you so, but I guess you did not know. As the saying, as the story go, you lied to me. Bro, return of the fucking Cap. Listen. Teofimo ain't no goddamn undisputed. Let that be understood. Listen. Oh my God, I'm about to cook y'all. Listen, I'm about to cook y'all. You can't have rules in place, then switch the rules midway through the competition, and then now these new rules, we supposed to believe that he undisputed. Only for non-black fighters do you see this exist. When we're talking undisputed, and I'm not saying only black fighters have been undisputed. So, but what I'm saying is, name a black fighter. Look at C. Xavier Reyes. He said always hating on Hispanic fighters. That's what's up. Block him. Oh my God, bro, get him out of here. He gotta go. Listen. You can say whatever you want, but what you not going to say is the answer. You ain't got the answers, man. How, Sway? How? That's what you not going to do. I'm Kanye West of this. That's what you not going to do. You can say whatever distraction, deflection techniques you've learned, but what you not going to do is prove me wrong. I don't care about all that other shit, but you not going to prove me wrong. Now, let the king speak. Listen. Ego Presley, I'm the king. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. Bro, listen. So that's what they not going to do. I'm about to empty the clip. I'm about to empty this bitch. I said I'm about to empty the clip. Listen, let me cook. Listen, I ain't got time for this. I ain't got time to play games. Listen, I'm gonna air it out. I'm going to empty this bitch. I'm going to empty the clip. So, they can say whatever distraction, my shooter's going to dust them. Listen, my shooter's going to dust them. Everything I'm saying is justified. That's Justin. Hold on, listen. Y'all can't keep up with the bars. Listen, I said they can say what they want. My shooter's going to dust them. Everything I say is justified. That's Justin. Justin Timberlake, first album, Justified. Man, come on. They not fucking with me. I promise you. 2021, they not fucking with me. I said they can say whatever they want. They can dislike, but they can't disprove. They can't, listen, they not fucking with me. Listen. They not, I promise you, they not fucking with me. Listen. Nah, I don't need no fill out round. I don't need it. I don't need no fill out round. I said, say what you want. My shooter's gonna dust them. Everything I said is justified. That's Justin Timberlake. Come on. Come on. Keep up. So, you can't have a competition. I know you like that. Let's go, champ. Champ, bro, I'm the Cannon Briggs of this boxing talk. Yeah, I say yeah. I know you like that. Champ. It's the champ. I'm the champ. You the chump. Champ, bro, come on. I got the spirit of Briggs in me. Listen, I got the spirit of Briggs in me. Listen. I got the spirit of Briggs. Yeah, I know you like that. Yeah, don't touch me. Get off me, dog. Like, bro, get off me. Get off me, dog. I'm ready. Listen, I'm ready. I'm a nightmare, Freddy. I'm a nightmare like Freddy Krueger. I'm a do you. Listen, I'm a do you, Freddy Krueger. I'm a nightmare. Oh my God. Let me stop. Let me stop. Hold on. Let me drink some more coffee. I said I'm a do you. I'm in your nightmare. I'm a drink. That's that Freddy Krueger. Listen, y'all better stop fucking with me. So, you can't have a competition. I know you like that. You can't have a competition. Then all of a sudden switch the rules midway through the competition, and we supposed to believe that the existing competition that has not been fulfilled, this prophecy has not been fulfilled. We supposed to shift gears. Listen, this is Fast and the Furious. You got me fast and furious. They want to switch gears. Listen, everything I spit's real. Everything I spit's here. Fast and the Furious. You got me fast and the furious. Now they want to switch gears. Look, Icy. He said, I say that to females when I pipe. I know you like that. Stop. Please stop. Listen. Everything I spit's real. Everything I spit's here. Fast and the Furious. Y'all got me fast and furious. Now they want to switch gears. You can't switch the competition, and then all of a sudden, when people don't respect it and when they don't acknowledge Teofimo, only Christopher we acknowledge is Wallace. And now when people aren't recognizing Teofimo as undisputed, now all of a sudden, now it's a different game. Now you're saying he's undisputed. Stop it, bro. Ego hitting them with the Tank Davis bars. Man, they're going to take a snooze, go to sleep. That Tank Davis, Leo Santa Cruz. Look, hold on. I said they're going to take a snooze, go to sleep, hit him with tank bars. That Leo Santa Cruz. Listen, what are you trying to say, though? Block him. Oh, my God. Get him out of here. Bro, I told you my shooter's going to air you. What's the name? Doocy. Yeah, we're going to see you leave. Get him out of here, bro. I'm the prodigal son. Haney found his belt in the cereal box. Notice you're the only one laughing at your joke. Block him. Trill J, we going to get you out of here. That was, bro, was that funny to anybody? Who else? Man, you Trill J, I'm OJ. How about that? I'm OJ. If you Trill J, then I'm OJ. I come to kill y'all motherfucker. What? Me and Marcus Allen went over to see Nicole. When they heard a knock at the door, it must have been Ron Gold. Bro, I'm coming. Listen, I'm coming. Spitting out lyrics on me, I'm with ya. I came to get down. Today I came to get down because y'all on that cap. Return of the cap once again. Listen. Oh, okay, we got bars in the chat. Listen, y'all getting aired. My man said shooters told him to chill, Jay. He's saying that shit we don't feel, Jay. They told him to chill, Jay. So now my shooter's got a steel spray. Listen, my shooter's got a steel spray. They told him to chill. They said, chill, Jay. Man, get him out of here. So, once again, this is what they do to black fighters. And I'm going to keep saying it. Ain't nobody in boxing going to do shit about it. Ain't nobody in boxing going to do shit about it. I'm going to keep saying it. I'm going to keep saying, I promise you. That's a promise. I don't make a promise I can't keep. I'm going to keep saying it because you know it's true. In your heart, you know I'm right. Ain't nobody in boxing going to do shit about it. So, the reason I'm saying this, I'm not saying only black fighters have been undisputed. But what I am saying is if you look at recent black fighters that have become undisputed, ain't nobody had help doing it. Jermaine Taylor, Bernard Hopkins, the executioner, the alien, Terrence Crawford, right? And then there's another fighter recently that was undisputed who's not black, who's Ukrainian, and that's Alexander Usyk. He did become undisputed. So shout out to him as well because he didn't have no handouts doing it. Now, Teofimo is playing a dangerous game. He playing a dangerous game because at first, it's like he almost understood that he didn't create the situation. The WBC really did it. And he was like, oh, hey, you know, that happened before with Lomachenko. But now the problem is Teofimo is running around and he's embracing this whole undisputed, and we know it's cap. Ego keeps it real like his pink wall. You go, girl. Get these dudes out of here, bro. Bro, that's it. He said I have a pink wall, bro. Oh, they mad, bro. They mad, bro. I'm the prodigal son. When they hate, donate. When they hate, donate. That's all y'all gonna do. Donate. When they hate, donate, bro. Hold on. I'm spitting facts. I'm from the Bay and I'm spitting this gas. What they spitting is trash. Bro, these dudes are so stupid. I'm sticking to the script talking about boxing and they not. Like, okay, here, look. Look, you want me to change the color? It's a light, you stupid fuck. Look. You want me now it's red. Does that make y'all feel better? Okay. Like, bro, this is a fucking light. He talking about a pink wall. Like, come on, bro. It's a light, you stupid fuck. Listen, they getting cooked. Yeah, I gotta change the color for y'all? Hold on. I gotta change the color. It's a light, you stupid son of a bitch. Listen, you dumb son of a bitch. Bro, these dudes are stupid. He said, oh yeah, Eagle, like his pink wall. Am I right? Now let's storm the Capitol. Bro, it's a light, you dumb son of a bitch. Man, my shooter's got the itch. Trigger happy. You dumb son of a bitch. I'm back. Bro, these dudes are stupid. Oh yeah, like Eagle's pink wall. Am I right? Let's unsub to this guy. Bro, it's a light. Man, come on. Yeah, I know y'all could come with something better than that, bro. Like, bro, what you want, different colors? Hold on, what you want, a different color, motherfucker? What? Did that make you feel better? Like, shut the fuck up. Anyway. So, I had to air that out. I'm airing y'all. I know I'm scaring y'all, I'm airing y'all. It's apparent that some of y'all ain't had parents. Listen, it's apparent some of y'all ain't had parents. I'm airing y'all, I'm scaring y'all. Let's get it. So back to what was the conversation was about, boxing. Listen, y'all gonna pay for their sins. I promise you that. Y'all gonna pay. Cash App on the screen. So the black fighters and Usyk that have recently been undisputed. That's Jermaine Taylor, black. Bernard Hopkins, black. And then Terrence Crawford, black. And then Usyk, who's non-black. He's from the Ukraine, right? None of these dudes needed help to be undisputed, right? They just did it. They just in their current division. But your boy Lomachenko did not fight Devin Haney to satisfy his mandatory, and they put him in the witness protection program so he didn't have to fight him. That's what the WBC did. So that's where it all stems from. Once again, how come black fighters continue? We're the black franchise champion. You just don't get no assistance. It reminds me of when I was a kid. Listen, when I was a child, I was very active, very athletic, and I kicked it with athletic dudes. Pause. But me and my friends, we used to ride bikes and explore and just go on fucking random trips and shit, right? We would just get into shit, right? But there's this one kid, this fat kid. He was kind of fat. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was kind of portly. Them motherfucker a little precious, a little bit, right? So he wasn't as, like, slender as us kids. Listen, this story is all going to make sense. So the fat kid, we'll call him John. He was a bit husky. He was looking for the milk and cookies, if you know what I mean. Him downstairs. So we would get on our bikes and then go up this farmer's hill, and he used to come out with a gun and shotty, and it was just crazy, right? But I was pretty quick. I've always been, like, you know what I'm saying, especially as a kid, I'm real slender and athletic. So I could get over the fence. No problem. Anybody's fence. I could still get over a fence. You know what I mean? And so could my friends. But we had this one kid, John. He was a little bit portly. He couldn't get over the fence. So we used to have this thing called giving someone a boost. So the people who couldn't get over the fence by themselves, we would interlock our hands like this. And then we would do like this. And then that person would put their foot or their shoe on our interlocked hands. And they'd be like, hey, give me a boost, because they knew they couldn't clear that fence. Right? And we go like this. And it helped catapult and push them to the point where, because they couldn't really lift their own body weight. Now, that was called a boost. Anybody remember that? You lock your hands like that, the person step on that, and then you, between them pulling their way up, and then you helping to lift their weight up, you would give them a boost. Now, the point I'm making, let me connect the dots for y'all. When do you ever see a black fighter in the sport of boxing get a boost? Meaning they get these extra titles, they get franchise championed or whatever, and they get boost. They get boost from the sanctioning bodies and shit. Y'all got to get the likes up. Y'all got to get the likes up. For example, I just named 3 black fighters out of 4 that were undisputed recently. The people I could think of that were undisputed. Out of the last 4 that I could think of off the top of my dome that were undisputed for real, 3 of them are black. So, what one of them, Jermaine Taylor, Bernard Hopkins, or Terrence Crawford, got a boost? Like Terrence Crawford didn't fight his mandatory or unify with this person and fought on a technicality to get his undisputed status. Name the person that did that. Where there was politics. Politics didn't help Terrence Crawford, and we'll use him because he's the most recent in everybody's mind. Politics didn't help. Crawford's just a dog. So 35-40, you just beating your ass. Nobody helped him. Everybody he was supposed to fight, he had to fight to get the belt. He did that, period. Nobody gave him that proverbial boost. But when it came to Lomachenko, he did get a boost. He did get a boost. And this is what they do to black fighters. And I'm going to keep preaching this. This is what they do to black fighters. For example, can we say in 100% certainty that Lomachenko would have beat Devin Haney? Yes or no? Man, big ego. I'm all that's right in boxing. And still, didn't I just say that? That's what it takes sometimes. Can we say that Lomachenko would have defeated Devin Haney 100%? Kevin Slims, the money keep coming in. $2. Appreciate you. Salute ego chat. #respect. Okay, people say nope, nah, hell, the fuck no. No, Devin Haney, no, nah. Okay, so the money keep coming in. Shout out to Ricky Williams. It don't cost you nothing. Smash the like button. Yeah, I'm about to go crazy. You heard Ricky. Just do it. Okay, so everybody's saying no, we can't say with full certainty that Devin Haney would lose to Lomachenko. So that being the case, since Lomachenko did not cross that bridge and he just moved on to Teofimo, now we have a conundrum. Now we have a bit of a predicament, and I'm sick of it. Man, y'all getting licorice. Listen, y'all getting eaten like licorice. I'm sick of it. We are in a little bit of a predicament. Listen, we got a little bit of a predicament. I'm sick of it. Look, if we don't know if Loma would have, at 35, absolutely beat, and there's nobody that could say he could, because if he could, why didn't he even fight him? If you could just whoop somebody's ass, do it. Like M said, fuck that, do that shit, shoot that bitch. Can you afford to blow that shit? Or you that rich? Why do you give up if she dies? Are you that? You really think she give a fuck if you have kids? Like, do it. If you can do it, do it. But we know that ain't the case. That's why he didn't fight him. So for Teofimo, fast forward to the future, the money keep coming in. Listen, I swear to you, the money keep coming in. The Cash App's on the screen. Y'all better stop playing with the boy. We're going to build our own infrastructure like we've been doing. We got a $10 Cash App from the boy Calvin Crosby. No message. He's just a real one that's in it. Appreciate you. We're going to keep growing. So let me connect the dots. If we can't say in full certainty, which we can't, that Lomachenko would have beaten Devin Haney, you can predict that you think he would have, but guess what? If it was that easy, he would have fought him. He fought Anthony fucking Corolla, Toyota Corolla. You know what I'm saying? He fought Toyota Corolla. Why couldn't he fight Devin Haney? Because they didn't want to. Because they didn't feel like the risk was worth it. Because they knew that's an Eddie Hearn fighter. They don't want to lose to an Eddie Hearn fighter potentially. Okay. So since we can't say that, then it's cap. Because Lomachenko got the WBC belt, a belt vacated by Mikey Garcia. So he fought Luke Campbell. I never said Luke Campbell. All old media said Luke Campbell was the nicest. You have never heard me say Luke Campbell is that dude. I say he cool. He's solid. But old media gas this shit up and make you believe that these motherfuckers is it, Caleb Smith and Luke Campbell. You ain't never, listen, this is why I'm still undefeated. And still, because the fighters that I tell you to watch for, since I'm not racist and I have no problem giving credit to wherever and whoever deserves the credit, notice the people I told you on my channel to check for. They still looking like a little bit of something. I told you to check for, I'm talking about years ago, I told you to check for Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford, Deontay Wilder, David Benavidez, Caleb Plant. They all doing good for themselves. They all doing good for themselves. There ain't one person on that that's just people I told you that off the top of my head. I told you to check for Clarissa Shields, right? You ain't never heard me vouch and say Callum Smith is the it dude and he'll fry David Benavidez or Caleb Plant. You ain't never, ever heard me say no shit like that. You have never heard me say Luke Campbell is the number one dude at 35. But I did tell you about Devin Haney. I did tell you about Teofimo. I did tell you about Jaron Boots Ennis. Man, I must be the greatest. Right? Like the UK fighters that we've recently seen lose, that shit ain't surprising. There's only people that surprised by that are the British teeth or the people that built them up. Like Luke Campbell. Like, why would you be shocked Ryan Garcia beat him when he lost to Eva Mendez? He fought someone named like Eva Mendez and lost. Some African dude named Eva Mendez. He probably just used Eva Mendez, like stole her identity or some shit to get a passport. You're like, who the fuck is Eva Mendez? Like, come on. The man fought Eva Mendez from Training Day and shit. Yeah, you know I'm surgical with this. Jake! Yeah, Kukui, huh? Yeah, okay. So I got to watch Luke Campbell, huh? Versus Eva Mendez, huh? You think you could do this to me? Bro, he fought the Castor Training Day and lost. Who the fuck is Yvette, Eva Mendez, whoever the fuck that was? Who is he? Bro, he lost to Eva Mendez. It's over. Yeah, man, I used to work for him, huh? Bro. Yeah, this paper is 95% bullshit. Yeah, but it's entertaining, and you won't let me read it. Now you entertain me with your bullshit. Bro, he fighting the Castor Training Day. I never said he was the one. I love Eva Mendez. Listen, no disrespect, Ryan Gosling, but you pull one. You got you one. So once again, it's all these old media fighters that they prop up. Listen, they mad ever since I popped up. All these silly ass old media fighters that they propped up. They propped these guys up. You know what I'm saying? They said that Dillian White could beat Wilder. I never said no stupid shit like that. And then he lose to he said Luis Ortiz is an old man, but he got knocked out by someone born the same year as Luis Ortiz, Alexander Povetkin. Man, come on, bro. Y'all, hey, y'all get destroyed. Y'all get destroyed. So when we talking about this Teofimo stuff, stop it, bro. We all paid attention. You could sell this to the little TikTok fans and shit. Ryan Garcia, TikTok fans, generation that don't really watch boxing. You know what I mean? I'm a savage. You know, doing the little Nelly challenge and shit. I think my butt getting big. Bro, you could, these little TikTok motherfucking boxing fans, they might believe it because they don't know no better. Listen, they don't know no better, so they might believe it, but nobody else believes this undisputed shit. We all know and witness Lomachenko get called names, Nomachenko, by a black fighter from the Bay, Devin Haney. The same place as me, the same place as Too Short. Yeah, what's my favorite word? Why they want to like short, bro? We watched that. Yeah, they doing the busted challenge, man. Come on, bro. I'm the god of this boxing talk. Don't ever forget it. We all watched that. Devin Haney and Lomachenko, I would have copped that. Y'all need to stop that. Listen, I'm flying in the pilot in the cockpit. Y'all need to stop that. Devin Haney and Lomachenko, I would have watched that. You got to stop, bro. We know, listen, we know what it was. He did not fight him, and we can't say that he would have beat him. So, which leads to my grandiose point. Smash the like button. If we don't know if Lomachenko would have beaten his mandatory Devin Haney, then there's things that need to be clarified between Teo and Devin Haney. Because Teo's already saying he ain't fighting Lomachenko no more. You know? He already said he ain't going to fight him no more. So then the score needs to be settled with Devin Haney and Teofimo. Ryan Garcia and Tank looks like it might be a for sure thing. So they could basically do, if they're going to do that big money fight, Tank and Ryan, then why not see Devin Haney and Teofimo? But watch the typical top rank move, NBF, no black fighter, and watch them select George Kambosos, who nobody was asking for. Bro, why do you have okay, so in your mind, Teofimo's undisputed. You have a unified, at the very least, he's unified. But you're saying he's pound for pound and he's undisputed. Using your logic, why the fuck you taking him to Australia to fight Crocodile Dundee and shit? Now that's a knife. Beer. Foster's. Australian for beer. Good day. Like, why would you take him to Australia rather than ESPN, an American broadcaster, Devin Haney, an American black fighter, Teofimo, a fighter from America, Honduran fighter from America, from Florida, but he claims New York, and them fight each other. Explain that. Who called for Teofimo and George Kambosos? And if you know your boxing, you'll know George Kambosos. If you know so much, look, you'll know that George Kambosos, if you know so much, that he's coming off 2 split decision victories. Say what you want about Devin and Gamboa. He beat Gamboa every single round. And there's the clarification needed for the franchise champion. Now, WBC, let me give them some of this heat. You like it what you see. I got this heat. WBC, they said the whole purpose of the franchise champion, they know it's confusing, but it's to make the best fights possible. How the fuck is Teofimo versus George Kambosos? How is that the best fight possible? How is that better than Devin Haney? And then, like, what is, you just beat Lomachenko, dog. What does the Kambosos victory do for you? Especially since he's coming off 2 split decision victories against Mickey Bay and Lee Selby. I know my boxing, it's okay. And no, he's not a big name in America. Versus, at the bare bones minimum, we know that Devin Haney and Teofimo is a bigger fight, and it would at least squash and settle the argument about who's undisputed and who's the WBC champion. I ain't forget about Shakur Stevenson. He ain't even in the division. Block this motherfucker. Shakur ain't got nothing to do with this. Block Rashawn. Don't ever cut me off. Listen, y'all gonna learn. Y'all better speak in turn. Shakur ain't got nothing to do. He's a dope fighter. He ain't even in the division. Stop it. You don't know shit. Listen, I'm cooking all y'all. 21, that's your ass. That's your ass. I'm cooking y'all. So stop playing, bro. You know what the bigger fight is. You know Devin Haney is a bigger fight. And it again it solves the whole argument of Undisputed. It's that simple. Kimboso, okay, put it this way. Boxing keeps trying the same games. This ain't the 80s, motherfucker. This ain't the 90s where people got VHS tapes and shit. People don't have CDs anymore. People don't have albums, 8 tracks anymore. They stream it. You better get with the times, bro. I promise you, because I'm with the times. Man, I'm the kid with the rhymes and I'm the kid with the times. Y'all better keep up with these times. Bro, this A-side shit, because Teo got belts, get off that shit. That is not the case, bro. So let me get this straight. Listen, I'm about to fry y'all. I am about to fry y'all. Listen. I'm about to catch a body. TGIF. Thank God I'm frying y'all. I'm about to fry y'all. Listen. I said it's TGIF. Thank God I'm frying y'all. The boxing needs this. Tough love, motherfucker. This tough love. I'm giving you a little bit tough love. Okay. Get my likes up. TGIF. Thank God I'm frying y'all. Y'all dying. Y'all, listen. Listen. Old media dying off. Y'all dying, y'all. TGIF. Thank God I'm frying y'all. Listen. They crying, y'all. Catch a Body TV. Let's talk about this Teofimo A-side bullshit. Listen, because when it comes to this boxing talk, I'm the fucking A-side. All these dudes, majority of dudes, if you didn't come in the game before me doing stuff like this, then majority of dudes copy me. They doing shit I did 10 years ago, bro. So I'm the A-side when it comes to this boxing talk. So let's talk about this A-side shit real quick. What is a bigger fight? Teofimo versus George Kambosos or Ryan Garcia, Gervonta Davis? Let me know in the comment section. They dying while you frying and you ain't even lying. You ain't even trying. Facts. Ryan and Davis, absolutely. See, I don't know what the top ranked protocol is, what they're teaching fighters or whatever. Hey, we'll get you on the pound for pound list and you got the Maximus belts and bro, Maximus belts, gluteus Maximus. Nobody cares about the belts like that. You think these teeny bopper TikTok motherfuckers care about belts? Listen, Ryan Garcia and Tank is a way bigger fight. It's a way bigger fight. So how is Teofimo, Mr. 3 belts, how is he the A-side and he can't even surpass that? There's nobody he can fight that's bigger than Tank and Ryan if they fight next. You understand that? Listen, I know I'm destroying your empire, but the lies stop now. Ryan and Tank in the lightweight division is the biggest fight that could be made next. First of all, Teo and George Kambosos in Australia, so it'll probably come on at a weird time in America. There's no way that fight is fucking with Tank and Garcia. So how are you the A-side, sir? When Floyd Mayweather, and I use him because he was a decided A-side in boxing, he put on the biggest events, period. That's the best way to put it. Floyd, easy work. I ain't got to worry about it. Bro, Floyd put on the biggest events. If Floyd fought in a given year, there were no fights that were bigger than Floyd. So how are you the A-side because you got 3 belts, but you're not even putting on the biggest events? You're not even getting the most money. Like, come on, bro. My man Prophet, he said, "Oh, media sight and get fried. Call Ego the electric chair." Bars, facts. Bro, I'm like the old Death Row logo. Don't act like you don't know so. Listen, I said they getting fried, electric chair, old Death Row logo. Don't act like you don't know so. Like you really want to see Teofimo and Cambosos. Listen, like they really want to see Teofimo and Camboso. You getting fried, electric chair, the old Death Row logo. Don't act like you don't know so. Listen, y'all acting like some bozos, like y'all want to see Teofimo and George Cambosos. Stop playing, bro. Stop playing with these dudes. Y'all getting cooked. Y'all acting like some bozos, like you really want to see Teofimo and Cambosos. You better act like you know so. I'm frying y'all, electric chair, Death Row, old logo. Bro, I'm like Harry Yo with the man, y'all better. I was about to say I'm Harry O, you so. Put him to sleep. I'm up like no dose. Listen. I said put him to sleep. I'm up like no dose. I'm Harry Yo with the flow. So listen. It's about to go crazy, bro. 2021 is lit. Put him to sleep. I'm up like no dose. They know I'm up. This is my year. This is 2020 ego. This is the year of ego. It's my year, motherfucker. Watch what we do on the channel. So, anywho, you're not even putting on the biggest, more bars than Alcatraz. Facts. He said, think of K Solo. Facts. Block dude, man. Get this stupid shit out of here. Don't nobody say nothing to him. Just block. Oh, business brain. Why you splatter the man? Listen. He splattered the man bladder. He splattered like it didn't matter. Listen. He splattered, turn his brain to matter. Splattered like it didn't matter. Splattered the man splattered the man batter. Splattered the man batter. Hold on, bro. Anywho, you're not Teofimo ain't putting on the biggest events. There's no way in hell George Campbell. First of all, is Ryan Garcia Tank Davis a pay-per-view? Listen, it's over. I promise you it's over. I promise you. Just listen to what I'm saying. I promise you it's over. Is Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia a pay-per-view? Okay, everyone's saying it's a pay-per-view. Is George Cambosos and Teofimo a motherfucking American pay-per-view? Okay, we know, come on, we know Tank is a pay-per-view. That's like, just stop it. Is Teofimo versus Cambosos, is that a pay-per-view in America? Bro, I dare ESPN and Top Rank and Team Lopez to put that shit on pay-per-view, which we know won't happen. Because Bob Arum tried to get Lomachenko and Teo, and he pitched it as a pay-per-view. You better talk to Mike Coppinger and the people who are sourcing that out. So the best fight that Top Rank has probably made in terms of impact and best fight in the division and names, you know what I'm saying, momentum and shit, the best fight that they could have made was Lomachenko and Teofimo. The fight was, it was cool, but it wasn't no man, real talk, real spill. I seen ESPN. Listen, real spill. Now I'm going in for the kill. I seen ESPN claim that the ESPN fight, what a coincidence, Teo and Loma was fight of the year 2020. Get the fuck out of here. That shit was cool, but 2 of them rounds was due. There's no way that was a fight of the year, bro. Tank Davis and Leo Santa Cruz was a much more fulfilling fight. If we're just talking about great fights, that wasn't the fight of the year. Lomachenko didn't barely do shit for 6 rounds. The fuck? And that's what ESPN claimed was the fight of the year. Tank Davis was in a competitive fight with Leo, and then it was way more dramatic. So that shit was no fight. The Zapata and Barracuda or whatever the fuck his name is. Ivan Barracuda. A shooter, the Ruda Tuda. Bro, that Barracuda shit. Ivan Baranchuk. Barracuda. I ain't good with names. That Ivan Barracuda shit was better than that. Man, I said Barracuda, a shooter from Rooter Tooter. Straight do ya. Man, I get computers putin'. I tutor the student. I neuter the neuter. Oh my gosh, bro. That's from shooter to shooter. I tutor the tutor. I neuter the neuter. Man, come on. Keller. Man, cash in the sweat sock. Check the sweat pot. There's a knot in there the size of an Xbox. Y'all cats bet not. Headshot, red dot. Your chicks like Betty and Wilma. Make that bed rock. Let's get it. We on that cam flow. And y'all talking about Teofimo and Cambosos. But we on that cam flow. So anyway, I could think of 4,000 fights that were better. But fucking Mario Barrios versus Cowboy Carl was a better fight than Lomachenko. And just in terms of pure fight aesthetics. So anyway, how is Teofimo the A side? Listen, to understand this real spiel that I'm giving you, this Bay Area shit, to understand it, you got to cleanse your mind. And you got to be realistic with yourself. If you're not realistic, you're not going to understand this channel. You know, you're not going to understand this 2021 You got to be realistic. You know, you got to bathe in the water of Lake Minnetonka to understand this. So if you're not going to be real with yourself, then you're not going to get it. But everything about the A side, can we get the likes up? He said Loma was buffering. Man, that motherfucker had low reception. He didn't do shit for 6 rounds. Where's all this high tech? This shit low tech. This is low tech to no tech. You could have had the first 6 rounds with no ref. There's nothing going on, really. Listen, I said the first 6 rounds with no ref. They said he was high tech. It was low tech. You could have did the fight with no ref. Listen. That shit was, man, come on. That shit was low tech to that motherfucker. Like I said, Best Buy Geek Squad. Ain't no motherfucking Matrix. The fuck? That was Geek Squad, bro. You know, my computer has a virus. I was on Pornhub and OnlyFans, and next thing the screen turned blue. Yeah, get your ass off OnlyFans, motherfucker. Listen, these dudes be going on OnlyFans in the hub, and then they PC be corrupt like Dog Pound Gangsters. They should be corrupt. You know what I'm saying? Like DPG. New York, big city of dream. Bro, they should get corrupt like Dog Pound Gangsters. And then they wonder why, and they're going to take it to Geek Squad. I used to work at Best Buy. That's that OnlyFans shit. Y'all got to stop. You motherfucker, hey, man, give me a little preview. Bro, they be on that OnlyFans trying to get them a little preview. Bro, the same dudes, listen, this ain't no cap. The same dudes that is saying Teofimo is undisputed, I promise you they got an OnlyFans account. They be on OnlyFans. Hey, Beth, give me a fucking preview. Come on, Beth. Beth. Bro, they holding their breath for Beth. They trying to get a preview. Bro, these dudes be simping. I promise you. They be trying to gas the girl. Like, bro, she a stripper or whatever the fuck. Like, you trying to gas the girl up like she finna settle down with you. He's like, yeah, I came to your OnlyFans. I'm your only fan. Dear Bethany, I wrote you, but you still ain't calling. Like, bro, these motherfuckers be standing for these little bitches, little yamps and shit to put their ass on the bathroom sink. They be standing. Dear Bethany, I wrote you, but you still ain't calling. I left my cell pager and my WhatsApp at the bottom. I sent you 2 letters in autumn. You must not have got. These motherfuckers be standing for these chicks and shit. Y'all ain't got no game. I got to make that other channel because y'all ain't got no fucking game. They be on OnlyFans. I had to log on, purchase some new clips. Hey, Bethany. Like, she does, bro, Bethany ain't fucking with you, bro. You all thirsty in the DMs and shit. Dudes ain't even, like, bro, these dudes ain't got no game, I promise you. Hi, beautiful. They be saying, like, song quote, you're beautiful. You're beautiful. It's true. Bro, what the fuck? Bro, why you do that? You're beautiful. You're beautiful. Like, you know how many dudes say that same line? You stupid simpleton, simple Sam, simping motherfucker. Man, come on, bro. You're beautiful. These dudes be tripping. Oh my gosh, these dudes be tripping over these chicks. Like, y'all ain't never had a girlfriend or something? Like, y'all be doing anything. Hey, Bethany, you could have wrote me back. I'm your only fan on OnlyFans. I only want to be your man. I said I'm your only fan on OnlyFans. Goddamn. But Bethany, wait till you see my weaponry. Like, what the fuck? Hey, this motherfucker stand. Listen. But you could have wrote back, goddamn. I told you I was your only fan on OnlyFans. So now you get to see, hey, Bethany, now you get to see this weaponry. That's my girlfriend screaming in the trunk. Like, these motherfuckers be tripping over some tail and shit. Y'all be tripping over some tail. Like, y'all got to calm down. This generation is wild, bro. This OnlyFans shit, y'all don't. Bro, it'd be like news reporters, like Katie Couric and shit. Like upper class, professionals. And then dudes be in the comment section, oh, yeah, Katie Couric open the OnlyFans. Why you tell Katie Couric to open the OnlyFans and shit? Like, y'all ain't got no sense and shit. Like, she ain't even like that, bruh. You gonna send Katie Couric a message to, oh, yeah, Katie Couric, yeah, I want to stir it. Yeah, motherfucker, Katie Couric, I'm trying to stir it. I want you to open that motherfucker OnlyFans. And, like, wow. Like, just because you recommend it, that don't mean just any chick is finna open the OnlyFans. You know what I mean? Bro, they be tripping. They be asking, like, respect, like, Weather Channel chicks and shit. Partly cloudy in the Midwest. Yeah, I'm partly naked. You better open that OnlyFans. Oh, my God, bro. Bro, how much money does OnlyFans have? Because that's all I keep hearing about. Like, these motherfuckers must be worth $1 trillion. This OnlyFans shit, bro. Trump finna be on OnlyFans and shit. They blocked him off Twitter. Them motherfuckers be on OnlyFans. Yeah, go back to the Capitol, bro. Trump finna be on OnlyFans. This man finna be on OnlyFans, telling the Proud Boys what to do and shit. Y'all tripping. Back to this TO shit. I'm not really understanding the language from Teofimo's team. So you don't want to fight Lomachenko ever again. You said you had 2 contracts, one for Devin Haney and one for Kambosos. Bro, top rank and top ranked fighters continue to do the same trick. A lot of them. The same trick. Let's take this classic fight that people want to see and throw that into the shuffle on this short list. And then the one name that you don't want it to be is the real surprise. Gotcha, bitch. That's the real person that they fight. And you're seeing Eddie Hearn and other people adapt it. Bro, Eddie Hearn, this is why you can't listen to this cap in boxing, bro. Eddie Hearn literally just said that Dillian White's short list. Listen, y'all. The Dillian White shortlist is Wilder, Luis Ortiz, Andy Ruiz, or Derek Chisora 3. And then now Pulev said he wanted to fight Dillian White. I can bet you any type of money that Pulev or Derek Chisora 3 are more likely candidates, and that will probably get done before Dillian White and Wilder next, Dillian White, Andy Ruiz next, Dillian White, Luis Ortiz next. It's the same charade that boxing continues to do. Like, we're stupid and we can't see this shit. That's like me. Let's say we're all in high school. Who's the baddest chick in the game? I got the hottest chick in the game wearing my chain. That's right, ho. Who's the baddest chick in the game right now? I need y'all to, we're going to do this interactive. Who's the hottest chick in the game right now? Name a celebrity vixen. Name a celebrity vixen who's the hottest, who's the flyest chick in the game right now. I need to hear this. Ariana Grande? Okay. She sound like Mariah in her new song. Me and Mariah. Lori Harvey. Creed finna beat your ass. He just start. She fine. But Michael B. Jordan just cuffed that, I think. Hey, I ain't gonna say nothing. The man said Kenya B. That's hilarious. She is a scammer. All right, we'll say Lori Harvey. Whatever. Let's say I tell you, the man said Ashanti. Hey, she been looking fire. That she rain on me. Yeah, no problem. I'll rain on you, motherfucker. Like, what? I'll be Ja Rule right there next to Ashanti. I'm always there when you go. Holla's murder, bro. I'll Ja Rule that. Murder ain't that Ashanti. Remember when Ashanti came out, she had them sideburns like CJ and shit. Ain't the dude named CJ? Whoop-dee. Take her to Root Cribs. Bro, remember when Ashanti first came out, she had them motherfucking Abe Lincoln CJ sideburns and shit with a little baby hair. Y'all remember that? I'm talking about, like, she looked like a werewolf that didn't finish changing and shit. She had the hair long right here. Motherfucker had them genuine sideburns and shit. Like the saying goes, you read what you sow, and when it goes around, come back around to you 5 times. Bro, y'all don't remember that? When Ashanti first, I'm talking about when she first came out, she had them motherfucking Wolverine sideburns and shit. Ah, Berserker Barrage. Drill power. Shout out to my man Prophet. Be fair, ego. Loma was high tech, but he old. So the new tech to him is a Nextel chirp. Get out of here, bro. Nah, but for real, Teofimo versus Haney is ESPN Plus at best, not pay-per-view. Definitely not the Cambozo fight. Yeah, well, we already know. Bro, Tank is leading new school. He said she had them pork chops. See, now we talking. Shout out to my man Prophet. Shout out to T. Behavior. Man, she had them pork chops. Abe Lincoln looking at sideburn, bro. So, back to this analogy. This is the game and charade that boxing continues to play. I need y'all to get the likes up. God damn it. Boxing, imagine me saying let's say we're all in high school. Imagine me saying I'm going to prom with Lori Harvey, Ashanti, Selma Hayek, or a Kardashian. Or Lizzo. And then you're like, damn, he about to go with this and Halle Berry and Lori Harvey and all these chicks. And then when prom comes, you see me with Lizzo. You're like, damn, what happened to Selma, Halle, Lori? What happened to all these other chicks? And then I'm up here with Lizzo, and she got me in the back, and I'm holding her waist from the back and shit. Like, bro, what happened? That's what's happening in boxing, bro. They have these fucking short lists of Halle Berry's and Selma Hayek's and Kardashian or whoever y'all think is fine. All these appealing fights. And then the fight that they actually make is motherfucking Lizzo. Like, come on, bro. Lizzo, like, you know, shout out to her and shit, but come on. Listen, my thing is this. It's like going to a restaurant. If it's going to be Lizzo, tell me that from the beginning. Like, if I go to a restaurant, don't tell me you got filet mignon. You got that mignon. Nah, man, that motherfucker Lizzo. Man, come on. Don't tell me, listen, I'm a straight shooter. Straight shooter, I do it to you, Ruda. Listen, I'm a straight shooter. Don't tell me the bitch look like Rihanna and she look like Piranha. Like, that's false advertisement. I don't like that. Tell me she Piranha from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, she look like Lori Harvey, Lake Placid. She look like Lake Placid. Did motherfucker teeth and shit? Nah. Don't say she look like Lori Harvey. The bitch look like Lake Placid. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? You know? That's all. You can't go to a restaurant and tell me you got that filet mignon for me. You got that filet mignon, and then they come out with the motherfucking cup of noodle. I'll be like, what's this? Like, listen, I like cup of noodle like anybody else like cup of noodle, but don't tell me I'm about to have a steak. That's what we continue to see from boxing. They're like, oh, Teofimo and God, Teofimo versus Moses, Teofimo versus Tank, Teo versus Devin, or Camboso, and then it be Camboso. Man, come on. Don't do that. Eddie Hearn be doing it too. Oh, Dillian White, he could fight. Bro, Dillian White ain't fighting the motherfuckers you want him to fight. He gonna fight Babbitt or some shit like that before Wilder. Stop. Man, like these people be pump faking like crazy in boxing. Like, listen, I know for a fact that a lot. See, like before boxing, I was the man. Like I was the man before this. You know what I'm saying? I could tell some of these dudes ain't in boxing and media that never covered. They must have been squared up. They never really had no attention or no looks or no nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, because they act like imbeciles in the boxing game. I could tell some of these people never had nothing. You got to act like you've been here before. You got to act like you've been here before. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we keep seeing. They keep putting all these fights together. Listen, you have to question anybody that constantly keeps putting the fight out, and then there's no other additional pieces of information that point you in that direction, and then they're always wrong. Like, bro, we need to establish, guys and girls, and we could do this here on my channel, consequences, a demerit system. So every time a reporter, a boxing network, or like a promoter or whoever gets it awfully wrong, there needs to be a demerit. Don't watch they shit for a week or a month or some shit. Let's do that. And let's see this cap slowly but surely, if it start hitting people in the pockets, this cap shit will dissipate. I promise you. Let's do that. I'm with it. Listen, I'm with that smoke. If I keep pumping out fake ass information that ain't about shit and then I'm wrong, then just stop watching my channel for a week. Stop watching it for 2 weeks. That'll correct this shit real quick. So if Eddie Hearn, for example, keep putting out stupid shit and saying, oh, Dylan White, then next 3 Eddie Hearn interviews, skip them. Let's do it like that. We have to establish accountability in the world of boxing. I know it's the World Wide Web, but we got to have some type of accountability. That's what the game is lacking right now. Accountability. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna set trends like I always do, like I've done from day one in the inception of my channel. Like, I can't ride with it. Listen, I like Teofimo, but it's off-putting what he's doing. I'm just being real. It's off-putting. First of all, I want to support you, bro. But the Camboso fight ain't all that. So it's like you making me not even want to watch this shit, running around saying I'm undisputed and all this stuff like that, knowing there's an underlying issue and knowing there's been a disservice that has been done that you could easily rectify. So I would prefer just like if you were just going to fight Cambosos, cool, whatever, just fight him. But to do the hand nan and boo boo, that part I can't co-sign that, bro. You know, it's one thing to just, that's the fight that was made, but he run around taunting and saying he the A side. All right, bro. Whatever. And it's just putting me off from even watching shit like that. There's so many talented people, and they're not, their careers have no drama. Like Jaron Ennis, God forbid, but he's at a point in his career, Virgil Ortiz, these guys are at a point where they still want to prove something. They're just trying to fight. Like Virgil Ortiz, they talking about he'll fight Maurice Hooker. That's a good fight. That's a good step in the right direction. So I just want to focus more on that because that's boxing. Like if the game is you get to a certain level and then you diva out, then I don't have to be worried about that so much. Because there's people out here who is still trying to fuck you up and beat your ass and still trying to prove something. So I would focus more on the people or the established people like Errol Spence Jr. and Jamal Charlo those three guys, that trio of Texan fighters, they still seem like they got that chip on their shoulder. Errol Spence, we all know, did not need to come from a horrific accident that nearly claimed his life and fight someone as tough as Danny, but he did it. Salute to that brother for that. And boxing is missing me with all this cap. Listen, some of y'all dudes, I can tell y'all never had it. Listen, boxers included, boxing media included. Some of these dudes, they never had nothing until boxing. And you know what I'm saying? Like me, I hate to break it to you. I was the man before boxing. I had, a purpose before I started covering boxing. So you see me move a bit different. I'm not used to a bunch of cap ass shit. Like the people I surround myself with are other go-getters. Like my circle be so small. I don't have a big circle, but I keep it that way because I like like-minded people that I could grow with and grow for and grow from and stuff. We can bounce ideas and stuff like that. I don't keep people around me, yes men and all this stupid shit. Like, you know how many people from the hood or whatever, people I grew up with that would like probably be yes men because I've achieved some success with this YouTube shit. But I don't want that. I want people like, bro, my people keep it real with me. They look at me as ego. They don't look at me as boxing ego. You know why? Because they knew me before the boxing ego. You know what I mean? And I could keep a bunch of people, around me that are just going to stroke. Man, you really killing on YouTube. I don't need that. I know I'm killing. See, listen, one thing that people get confused with, self-esteem. People look outward for reassurance, but it's called self-esteem. That's within thyself. You have to be confident. Listen, the only reason I'm confident is because I failed and I've been there and done that. Nobody can take that away from me. I've already tried countless hours and sleepless nights. Nobody can fuck with me. It's because I failed, though. It's not because I just came out the womb and I'm God-given. It's because I put in the hour. I put in my 10,000 hours. You see what I'm saying? Ain't nobody can fuck with what I do. But that's from years of learning and getting right. You look at my old videos when I first started. Shout out to Trey Robb. T.O. pump fake, couldn't get good pay, and played himself. Man, he's saying he getting $5-10 million minimum. All right, bro. Good luck with that. So Top Rank 6 months ago didn't even want to pay you more than 1.25. Now you ain't getting less than $5 mil minimum. All right. You tell me if this makes sense to you. You had a fight to get less than 1.5 million they offered you, and now you're getting 4 times that? Okay. 5 times that? Okay. But listen, people confuse self-esteem. That has to come from within. You have to be confident based on your journey and the progress you're making. As I've gotten older, I realized life is about the small wins. Those small wins add up to the big win. You see what I'm saying? It ain't like people are suckers. A lot of people are suckers because they're going out. It's like boxing. Listen, I got boxing bars. Listen, I need y'all to get the likes up. This is a life lesson, and I'm gonna use some boxing bars to help illustrate what I'm trying to say. I got boxing bars. So look, it's like a fighter going in looking for the knockout. You are making it harder for yourself, and you're probably giving yourself a greater chance to get knocked out because you're looking for the home run, trying to do too much. Kind of like Ryan Garcia, Luke Campbell, why he got dropped in the second round. But like I just said, small wins add up. If from round 1, you make them little deposits to the rib cage, to the body, just bam. It don't have to look like nothing crazy, but those little deposits, those are the small wins. And then by round 6, 7, 8, 9, once you've been making those little deposits, jab to offset them, you know what I'm saying, body shots, now the game plan is starting to unfold, and now it comes together. Listen, I see people, they copy me on YouTube and shit. You can't copy the 10,000 hours plus that I put in, you can't copy that. You could copy my thumbnail, copy my intro. I've seen it all. Copy my ideas that I've already put out, but you can't copy the progress that I've made over the years. So I that's why I don't even worry about that shit too much. But it's those small wins over a consistency and a consistent period of time that is going to achieve that knockout. People mistakenly give up because they're looking for the home run punch. They want to be celebrities overnight. They want to have 10,000 in the bank overnight. It don't work like that, bro. They copy the watch party I did big time. I know. They copy everything I do. That's how you know I'm great. It's that simple. They copy everything I do. Instagram. Listen, I was on Instagram and I serve. Listen, before I even get into stuff, I preview and I observe, see what people are doing. There weren't a lot of people doing the same type of things that I was doing on Instagram, and I did it, made it comfortable, opened the lane for it. Then you start seeing other people do it. That's a lot of people. It sucks because they lack originality. We are born individuals. We are born individuals, but people are so apt to just try to be like the next person. I mean, that's lame. Like, God didn't make you to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, we all got our own strengths and weaknesses. Like, that's just lame, bro. You definitely got to be like, man, come on, bro. But anywho, yeah, man, it's about them small wins. And like, I just feel like back to the Teofimo situation is Teofimo is like going down a wrong path. Like, he feeling that Lomachenko wins so much, and you know the politics behind it. Listen, when other people who have recently been undisputed were undisputed, there was none of this. So they could sleep well at night. If I'm Jermaine Taylor at the time, if I'm B-Hop, the executioner at the time, if I'm Terrence Bud Crawford or Usyk at the time, they could sleep like well at night. You know why? Because there was none of this lingering. There was nobody that could say what Devin Haney is saying to Teofimo. And the sad thing is, Teofimo, old media, Top Rank, the WBC, they could put out this imagery that he's undisputed. But as I said at the beginning of this telecast, you cannot change the rules midway through the competition, and then people are going to identify with that and go along with, okay, Devin Haney is not this, and it's too late. We know who got out of what. Lomachenko got out of the Devin Haney fight through the franchise. You can't erase that. That's already set in stone. You can't erase that. So you can't switch the rules and create a new program, and we just all of a sudden Men in Black with they got that little pin, and then all of a sudden you forget everything that happened. That's not the real world. That's not what happens. We know that happened. So the WBC, I don't give a fuck what they saying, because they just trying to save their tail. They just making up shit as they go. I don't care what they talking about. So you change the rules on us, and there's an easy fix. Do the easy fix. Anything else would be uncivilized. There's an easy fix. These two got to fight, period. You could say, oh, I'm undisputed, but like I said, the actual undisputed people before you, Jermaine Taylor, Bernard Hopkins, Terrence Crawford, Usyk, they didn't have Usyk when he won the World Boxing Super Series, because I think he was the newest. He is the most recent undisputed before Teo, fake undisputed. Usyk won a World Boxing Super Series. He won the Muhammad Ali trophy, and he was in with the last person to make it to the finals with him. And then he beat him fair and square and convincingly. So there was nobody at cruiserweight that could say, I'm the real champ. So Usyk can sleep well at night as a cruiserweight, knowing that. Terrence Crawford, there was nobody in 140-pound division that could say, fuck what Crawford talking about. I got the belt. I got the real belt that everyone should recognize. But that is exactly the case at lightweight. So if you think we're going to omit this because you're telling us to, it's not how that works. We the people. And the contradiction from Teofimo is he just did an interview and he said he fights for the people. He said, I'm the people's champ. I'm not going to be cherry picking and boom, boom, boom. The contradiction from the WBC is they said that they created a franchise champion to make the best fights. So you mean to tell me T.O. versus Devin Haney is a lesser fight than George Kambosos versus Devin Haney? Stop it. And look, they say unification, you're trapped. They say unifications trump mandatories. So Devin has a belt and T.O. has a belt. So it's a consolidation, which is close enough to a unification. So they trapped, bro. There's no justification to not fight Devin Haney, especially if Tank is fighting Ryan Garcia, which they keep saying and promoting like it's happening. So T.O., he can live in his own world. He said he's the people's champ. Then you got to listen to the people, champ. Look, that's a bar. Listen, I'm destroying y'all, bro. I'm destroying y'all. I said Teofimo, he's saying he's the people's champ, so now you got to listen to the people, champ. Bars. That's a bar. Teofimo saying he's the people's champ, so now you got to listen to the people, champ. You can't just do your own thing. Oh, I'm undisputed. Okay, you can keep saying that, but there's a lot of people that feel differently. We all seen the politics. You can act oblivious to the politics like you're trying to do, like the WBC is trying to do, but we all seen the politics. Lomachenko did not fight this motherfucker, and that's that. He didn't fight him. So as a result, we need clarification. The WBC can try to clean it up for you and say, oh, no clarification needed. As far as we're concerned, he's undisputed. But it's clarification. You said you're the people's champ. So I don't care what the WBC is talking about. I'm a person. You the people's champ. People in my chat, they the people. We the ones that buying in. We don't believe you're the undisputed until you do that. Great fighter. You did good with Loma, but you can't rectify this. There's only one way to rectify this, and that's to fight Devin Haney, period. That's it. So, I don't care what the WBC, bro, why would I listen to what the WBC is saying when they created this whole fiasco to begin with? Explain that. Explain that. Why would you listen to what the WBC's explanation is, and they're the cause of this, the causation of this whole situation? That's like me being sober driving, and then a drunk driver crashes into my whip, and I get out, hey, man, what you doing? They're like, yeah, man, there was a skunk in the road. Why would I listen to the drunk driver make some bullshit up? Like, you the drunk driver, you caused the accident, bruh. You see what I'm saying? I'm the king of analogies. Listen, if I'm sober driving and then my car gets rear-ended by a guy who's drunk, and I get out the whip like, hey, man, what's up? What's good? He like, man, there was about 6, 7 of them. There was a skunk in the road. And I swear and hit your car. Like, bro, you drunken motherfucker. This is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Why would I listen to WBC? You caused this. The drunk dude caused the accident. Why am I going to listen to what his explanation, some bullshit about why he crashed into me? The WBC caused this. Oh, yeah. Tio, he is undisputed. Like, man, I don't care what you're saying. You created this fiasco. So it still doesn't justify it, and the WBC should be ashamed of themselves because they say it's a fair organization and we love Devin Haney. Well, since you love him so much, you have also put a bullseye in his back for a black fighter to continue to get harassed and ridiculed and called names because he wants to fight everybody, but you're doing everything but ordering those fights, and you allowed for this whole franchise fiasco. But you love Devin Haney so much. So you love him so much, you created, like, put it this way. Before Teofimo, before the franchise champion, name who was calling Devin Haney an email champion. Bro, they can't beat me. I'm too real. There's nothing realer than truth. So no matter what you say, you can't beat it unless you come with a more realistic fact. Tell me who was calling Devin, the Dream fucking Haney, an email champ and paper champ and email two-time champ and all that bullshit before the introduction of the franchise champion. Because they're sure as hell saying it now. So who was calling them that before? Nobody. So because of your new program and designation, you have now created a lane and an infrastructure. Block Joel, get him out of here. You're lying. I said before the franchise champion. Block him. You can't listen. Get the earwax out your ear. I said before the franchise champion. See, this is what happens when motherfuckers try to smart off and say this and stuff. The answer, there's only one truth. There's only one correct answer. We can't both. Lopez did start calling him the email champion, but it was only after the inception and introduction to this franchise champion. So you should have just stayed quiet. You should have just stayed quiet because you didn't answer the question. You didn't listen. You didn't answer. Get him out of here. So once again, we know Lopez is calling them this, but like I said, and I've outlined and illustrated, this only became allowable based on the inception or creation of the franchise champion designation. If there was no franchise, then Devin wouldn't be a champion without having fought Lomachenko or without having fought Teofimo. So they've created this. You created a lane for a black fighter to get ridiculed, and he's out here trying to fight anybody who you say is great, especially the big fights that make a lot of sense. That's the problem. Listen, name a time where the WBC has made Canelo since 2016. So in the last year or so, name a decision that they've made that made Canelo look bad. A Mexican fighter from Guadalajara. The WBC was founded in Mexico. Name a decision that they have made that negatively impacted Canelo to make him look bad in the sport. And then as a result of that WBC order or move, people start calling Canelo names. A Mexican fighter. Let me know. I'll wait. I'll wait. Y'all still thought of some bullshit yet? I'll wait. So please tell me, what have they done that would possibly negatively impact Canelo's outward appearance to the public? Exactly. Ain't nobody answering because you know the answer. But the shit that they've done that have negatively impacted black fighters, let's see. Charlo got called names because he couldn't get Triple G and he doesn't have a Canelo on his resume, but they allowed for that. The WBC didn't force Triple G. Oh, I had no guys. They didn't force Triple G to fight Jamal Charlo. And then when Canelo beat Triple G, they didn't force Canelo to fight him. In fact, they put him in the witness protection program. So that negatively impacts a black African-American fighter in Jamal Charlo because now people play this same game, even though they know the politics, and they say, oh, Charlo, who is he beat? Who is he beat? Boom, boom, boom. How can he beat anybody if the main guys that you guys will give Charlo credit for beating don't fight him? And then they're being allowed to not fight him through sanctioning bodies like the WBC. This is how black fighters continually get treated in the sport of boxing in the open, and we're not supposed to see this. Devin Haney. Why? Listen, here's a perfect example. Lomachenko fight Devin Haney. The winner of that becomes the franchise champion. Now at least it's fair because you have a black fighter and a Ukrainian fighter and a good fight, and both guys have the opportunity to fight and become the franchise champion if you needed this program. Same thing with Canelo. You could have made Canelo actually fight as mandatory, right? Jermall Charlo. And if you wanted and insisted on making this franchise champion bullshit, then the winner of that fight is the heir apparent or whatever, and that person, be it Charlo, be it Canelo, becomes the franchise champion. Then you could at least say Canelo beat Charlo's ass, and then now he don't have no mandatories, or the guy that was waiting in line got his opportunity finally, beat Canelo, now he don't have no mandatories for doing such a great deed. But you never gave the black fighter the opportunity to do this. Just like Devin Haney. So how can you praise a behavior and it's selective on who gets these opportunities? For years we had to listen to Dillian White's mouth talking about Wilder's avoiding him. You could have made Wilder the franchise champion in his 8th, 9th, 10th defense, another black fighter. Wilder, listen, and here, this is going to hurt a lot of people's feelings. What the fuck has Lomachenko done that is so impactful in the world of boxing that he shouldn't be bothered with mandatories? But then Wilder, you see his impact. You see that he's the culture. You see that hip hop and just different people from around the world are embracing him, right? Even in defeat. You see Wilder, they keep putting him on pay-per-view. They never put Loma on pay-per-view. What the fuck did Lomachenko do? A guy with the complexion for the protection that segregated him from having responsibilities. But then a black fighter like Wilder, who is impactful and is on pay-per-view, you allowed him to get harassed and got threatened with legal lawsuits from Eddie Hearn and Dillian White and all this stupid shit when you could have made him the franchise champion. Whether he accepted it or not, that's his own issue. But you never even tried. But a Mexican fighter like Canelo, I was born ready, Alvarez, without question, you just made this position. Then Lomachenko can get it. The motherfucker got 16, 17 fights and 2 losses, Lomachenko. At least Canelo got some real resume and real bodies. You know what I'm saying? I don't agree with the franchise champion at all, but at least Canelo is that boy. You know what I'm saying? Like Canelo, we know he's a good fighter. He's that. This motherfucker Loma got fucking 2 losses and he don't even have 20 fights. Fuck up out of here, bro. Wilder knocked out more people than Loma got fights. Wilder record is like 40-something-0 or 40-something-1 with almost all knockouts. So how is the black fighter not worth it to get the franchise champion when he had the belt? And then we know Fury cheated. But Lomachenko, with this piddly ass 14-2 resume with 2 losses, and he ain't even eclipsed 20 fights. Why don't they do it for another black fighter, Errol Spence Jr. or Jermall Charlo? Say, hey, fuck that. Jermall Charlo, you just unified the division. You don't have no mandatories, bruh. You that great. You lines only. You fucking up. Bro, Jermall Charlo is far more impressive than fucking Lomachenko. Lomachenko, the people he was beating to become champions listen, this is an actual fact. I'll destroy anybody. I'll destroy anybody in these debates. Listen, hold on. Hoodie season. Listen, the people Lomachenko fought to unify weren't stand-up guys that you thought were top 5 guys in the lightweight division. Like I said, top ranked, clever matchmaking. The people Jermall Charlo beat, you know they were top guys in the division. You know that. Tony Harrison, Jason Rosario after beating J-Rock at home. You know that. You know that they were the top dogs in the division outside of himself. And look at what a black fighter, Jermell Charlo, who he's going through. He got the WBC belt. They don't want to put him on pound for pound list, and they don't franchise him. Say, damn, Charlo, you just killing. We want you to be able to work on your brand, Mr. Black Fighter, that we love so much. We want you to be able to work on your brand, work on your YouTube, ringside with the lines. Yeah, right? And we're not going to bother you with no fucking mandatory. I bet you he got his mandatories. I bet you Jermell Charlo got to fight every fucking mandatory, in the next thing. And anything that happens after this video, it don't matter, because anyone could watch the video and start, they're on to us, and then change the rules. I'm talking about, as of the recording of this video, we ain't heard nothing about Jermell Charlo or Errol Spence or anybody, Gary Russell or Wilder when he had it, being franchised out. Funny how that works. Real funny how that works. So they say what I'm saying is wrong, but you can't prove it wrong. They say what I'm saying is wrong in the song they're saying is wrong, but you can't prove it wrong. Jermell Charlo's a beast, and he ain't getting no credit. You look at all these pound for pound lists and shit, the Charlo brothers ain't even on it. Tank Davis ain't even on it. But fucking Ayuka Hadouken or some shit, they putting him on the list. Bro, these motherfuckers full of shit. They didn't have no problem when Roman Chocolatito was on the list. I promise you, they didn't even watch Roman's fights. They didn't even watch up until he started getting on HBO. I guarantee you they ain't even seen Roman Chocolatito's fights. Like pre-Brian Valoria, you ain't even watched that little fucking snot weight, motherfucking sperm weight fights and shit. Come on, bro. Y'all motherfuckers full of shit. I'm what's real in boxing. I'm what counts. And people acting like they knew all of Roman's fights. And oh, yeah. Surely he's the greatest. Man, shut up. You ain't even watched these fights, you stupid. Franchise belt is a loophole for the NBF list. That's what I'm saying. Because like I said, listen, what's wrong? If I'm wrong, then explain how that wouldn't have been a better way to integrate the franchise champion into boxing. Canelo still fight your mandatory, and that's the last mandatory that you have if you could beat Jermall Charlo. Then we at least know we got the fight that boxing wants. Bernard Hopkins, ex-promoter, executioner, just said that's the only thing that matters. And then we could have actually seen Canelo fight Charlo. If he gets whooped, he gets whooped. If he beats Canelo, he beats Canelo. And then the winner becomes franchise champion. But the way to take a black fighter out the equation is to create the black murderer's row and don't even give him the option. Don't give him the option. That's how you do it. Just like they did do it. Don't give the black fighter the option. You ever be somewhere with your parents? They the breadwinners. They got all the money. They got the debit cards. And they say, we going to McDonald's. They don't want to hear a bunch of kids and shit say, hey, you want Wendy's, Burger King, or McDonald's? They make the decision for you because they the parent. They don't feel like hearing different kids want different shit. So they say, hey, we going to McDonald's. What you want? That's what the WBC does to black fighters. We're not giving you the option. Devin Haney, you don't get the option. So Teofimo will run around, I'm undisputed, flex with the belts and be on Mike Tyson high and Mike Tyson pocket. He can do all that. But we know the history. You got to know your history in the sport of boxing. And what I know about this sport is undisputed. The other guys that were undisputed in recent memories, Hopkins, Taylor, Crawford, Usyk, they had never had nobody that could say what Devin Haney can say right now. So no matter what Teofimo says, he can print all the shirts in the world that he wants. I don't care what the WBC says. In your heart, how do you sleep at night knowing there's another person that's saying the opposite, and he does have a belt? And even though you didn't create the confusion, you're complicit. Listen, if you watch somebody, you were agreed to go into a liquor store and you knew he had a gun, and then he shoot the clerk, and you there, you don't do nothing, and you get in the car and drive away, you didn't pull the trigger, but I promise you will get charged. It's called an accomplice. It's called an accessory to murder. You would still be indicted and you'll still be complicit. That's Teofimo. You didn't create the franchise champion. I get it. But you're an accessory to murder. Now that's how you catch a body. That's my time. The man is an accessory to murder, bro. Because he going around printing shirts and saying, I'm undisputed. I already knew Devin ain't shit. All right, bro. So enjoy that. Enjoy Cambosos. It's my time. Holla at the kid. Let me know how I did in this video. I got more content coming 2021. We up. It's up. That away. Holla.